All right, everybody, it is week 25. We are back in a garage. And we're still with Jonah. Jonah, who has been thrown overboard, and God has sent this whale of a fish to swallow him up and save him from drowning. And after 3 days of being in the belly of this fish, swimming around somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea, Jonah returns to the God who refused to leave him, the God who pursued him in the storm and the God who pursued him in the fish. And Jonah prays. And he doesn't pray a prayer of God, get me out of this. He doesn't pray a prayer of lament, woe is me. He prays a prayer of gratitude and praise and confession. He offers God thanks and praise and worships God from the belly of this fish. And then remembers, confesses that God is God, that salvation belongs to God. And then, from that place of worship and thanksgiving and confession, God has the fish bring Jonah back and vomits him back on dry land, bringing Jonah back to the place that God had called him to be sent from that place to Nineveh. So my invitation to you this week is to maybe spend a little bit of time in the belly of a fish. Maybe yours is called COVID. To slow down, be still, and to lean in to gratitude. To lean into what would it be like to worship God when everything isn't okay. And then to remember who God is. And to allow that gratitude and that worship and that confession to bring you back to the person that God could be calling you to be, to do what God hopes y'all can do together. We're still getting ready. We have had our small groups launch this week. A couple more are going to be launching this next week, and then we've got our kickoff on September the 13th, that evening, 5:30, worshiping out front at the front of First Pres. And then we'll have a whole week of doing kickoffs in different people's backyards. Remember, God's up to something, and I hope you'll be a part of it.